How you doing, folks? It's Robert from Idaho ATV Touring with part three of the PVT CVT breakdown for inspection. Of course, I pulled my clutch. I was worried that after 7,600 miles and 540 hours, that 550 hours, that I didn't do any maintenance on the clutch except for keep it clean. That I'd need a new clutch, so I went ahead and ordered a new clutch. But after I pulled it out, I said, I'm going to go up to Liberty Lake All Sport up there, the Polaris dealership, and have them look at this and tell me what they think. And they told me after looking at it that it was like as if it just came out of the box, just dirty. And going like and testing the spring, they said there was a little squeak in there. So they told me, well, all I needed to do basically was get in there on that where the sheath slides up and down and clean that with some Scotch Brite, and also get in here and clean these plates real good. I've done it before, but clean them really good because rubber builds up on them, and I did that, and believe you me, there is rubber built up on this stuff. There's rubber built up on it, and you got to get it all off there, and that keeps your belt from slipping. So uh, they checked the weights. They said, well, that's not too bad. That's really actually pretty good. That's pretty normal. They checked my rollers and my pins. They said no play in those really to speak of. They said, Robert, put your clutch back in your rig. You're good to go for another 1 or 2 seasons. They said, check it at the end of the season, maybe halfway through. Keep an eye on it, but this clutch is in perfect shape. So, I kind of lucked out. They said they attributed that. They go, Robert, you keep your clutch real clean. It's the cleanest clutch we've ever seen. Why? And Chris up there knows that I have a pre-filter on my PVT intake, CVT intake, oil duty filter, and keeps it real clean. So he said that's probably the reason why my clutch lasted so long. Now, of course, when you take this top off, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. You need to mark it. Mine still has factory marks on it when they put it together. And then, of course, all you do is put the spring back on, put the top back on. You slide your sheath up, and you get in here. And, of course, while I had it apart, I took some electric contact cleaner and sprayed it out real good. That's what he recommended using. He said don't use brake fluid, don't brake cleaner. Spray, use contact cleaner or throttle body cleaner on it, which I did. Got it, and not very much dirt came out because, of course, I get in here and blow this clutch out all the time. And he said simply just put the bolts back in. He said just be careful that you don't cross thread them or anything like that. It's no big deal. He says start tightening them down and do it in a star fashion. That way you don't put any really uneven push on the center on this bushing in here. He said just start tightening them down and do it a star pattern on it, and you'll be all right. And so that's what I'm doing. Keep tightening it down. You only need to do 3 of these bolts at a time. And you just get it all the way down on here and screw them on down. No big deal, he said. He said also the bushing that's in the top up here, and the plate, clean that out with some Scotch Brite. Don't go overboard on it. He said just clean it out enough to do the job. And basically he said just clean it up. So I kind of was blessed by not really having to put a whole new clutch in here, finding out my clutch is actually pretty much brand new. Guess I've been riding it right. Every time I get it home, I take that clutch cover off and blow it out with compressed air. And now with these bolts here, you need to torque them down to 100 inch-pounds. So we're gonna do that right now. 100 inch. 100 inch. 100 inch. 100 inch. 100 inch. 100 inch. Then just go all around. Make sure you get them all. So we're going to start right at the trademarks here. And 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. All right, so there's my clutch. I think I'm going to do a little more sheave work on it, a little more polishing up that roughing up that sheave. You know, it's very important that sheave is kept clean so that belts don't slip in there. Now, of course, look at that. Not too bad. Real nice. That's my story. This is no big deal to do. I found it was pretty darn easy to open up the clutch itself. You just need to get that spider tool and a clutch holder. And I'm pretty sure next time I have to open up this clutch, I'm going to have both those tools. The compression tool is not needed. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.